curious. I want to get your reaction to this because we saw this a lot in President Trump's tariff policy that he threatens a major tariff move and then he rolls it back. He gets the country, whoever it is, to the negotiating table or on a phone call, and then he says, you know what, I'm going to pause this. We saw that most recently with the EU. And Wall Street analysts reportedly call his on again and off again moves taco trade. Trump always chickens out. So I'm curious, is that how companies, is that how supply chains are viewing him? And do they implement that into their strategy of, hey, President Trump might chicken out on this, that might not be the number, and we should plan accordingly?
I think that what we've learned over the last 8 to 12 weeks has been that change is always a constant, and so to my earlier point, making strategic decisions, making strategic bets based on any one news article or any one tweet just doesn't seem like a really good idea right now. I read the situation as it is open to daily disruption. It is open to daily change. And therefore, that is how you have to absorb it, and that's how you have to accommodate it. You can complain about it, but it's that is our new norm. So embrace it and figure out a way to make your supply chains more resilient and more adaptable, knowing that this is going to continue for some period of time.
And I guess my question to you then is, I mean, if I'm a business owner, if I am in charge of a company, I'm ripping my hair out thinking that this is how I have to go day by day. A tweet can totally upend my business or upend how I need to look at a certain sector of my business. So I was speaking with the Secretary General of the ICC last week, and he said that, a lot of this tariff policy is written in pencil now, not pen. So until all of these negotiations are written in pen and not pencil, until the tariff policies really are nailed down, I mean, what should businesses be doing?
They should be hurry up. They should be applying the logic of hurry up and wait because they can't do anything else. So make the most of what you possibly can. Even for the bigger manufacturers right now, as the initial tariffs happened with China, the first thing they did was not to panic and move production. They had already created some level of decentralization from the very first wave of tariffs back in 2018. So what they did in the short term was they ramped up production in those other factories, which could have been in the Philippines or Malaysia or Thailand. They actually had the opportunity to say, we created a level of resilience. Let's double down on that in the short term while we figure out what's going to happen next. And so, from a small business perspective, it's the same thing. It's what are your strategies that are working? What are your strategies that are helping you right now? Those are the ones that you double down on while you wait for the next iteration of the tariff discussion and the global trade discussion. Because the one thing that we know for sure is that it's going to change. We just don't know where it's going to end up just yet.